We're now travelling along Strandvägen, Stockholm's most exclusive street. Apartments here are often very large, with up to 15 to 20 rooms, and the area is home to the city's upper classes. Strandvägen became a fashionable street at the time of the General Art and Industrial Exposition of Stockholm in 1897. Leading architects were commissioned to design each of the buildings along the newly built road in order to impress the many visitors who had travelled from far and wide to see the exhibition. Today, it's hard to imagine how it must have looked in days gone by. The area was once home to a number of farms with rustic houses and huts along the water's edge.
Stop at 10.
The large castle-like building on the other side of the water is the Nordic Museum. The museum was built by Arthur Hazelius in the early 20th century. Hazelius was fascinated by the history and future of the Nordic countries, and he saw how the old farming culture was being replaced by growing industrialization. He therefore collected Swedish cultural historical artifacts in order to preserve them for the future. We're now making our way towards the Vasa Museum. You should also hop off here if you would like to visit the children's museum, Unibacken. The Vasa was one of the largest sail-powered battleships ever launched by Sweden. But on her maiden voyage, she didn't even make it out of Stockholm harbour. She capsized and sank after just 20 minutes. She was salvaged in the 1960s after 333 years on the seabed. The Vasa is the world's best preserved 17th century ship, making her a unique attraction.
Vasa Museum, stop number 11.
We'd like to welcome those who have just joined this hop-on, hop-off tour. Now, we're nearing the ABBA Museum, to be found within the Swedish Music Hall of Fame. In the 1970s, ABBA began a highly successful epoch in Swedish popular music, and today, music is one of our chief exports. The group broke up in 1982, but ABBA's records still sell in their millions every year, which means ABBA is one of the world's greatest selling bands of all time. Here, you'll also find Stockholm's fun fair, Gröna Lund. Gröna Lund first opened in 1883, making it Sweden's oldest amusement park.